Hello, everybody. Rick Melero here with This Capital, and today I'm hanging out with one of my private investors, Joseph. Joseph, say hello.
How's it going?
Now, before we get into it, right, and start talking about business,
Right.
one of the things that I love about our network of our microbanking partners is that we have so many high net worth guys that have different visions, different strategies, and different approaches. And before we tap into what you're doing, I think one of the things that drew me so much to you, Joseph, is that you are a purpose-driven person, which really ties with what we do. So before we talk about anything pertaining to money, I want to just kind of get your why. What's your why of how you become a bank?
My why on to becoming a bank is it's not even about the money. It's just more about having the access to be able to show that I can provide for my family, especially like just having a new daughter. Now she's 16 months, and I'm just telling myself, it's always in the back of my head, like, are you doing your best? Are you doing more? Are you doing the best you can? So not only before my daughter, I was always driven. I was always trying to find ways, how can I do more for myself? How can I produce, so that way my kids don't, my kids can see and look back and understand, hey, you know, you don't have to go back to this. These are the steps to continue to do what, I'm showing you. And not only that, I do want to make a difference in a lot of people's lives. I want to be that revolving door, how you're being that revolving door. So it's not only that, and then just making houses like this, I always had, it was fascinating to me to just know, like, wow, how can I be a part of, growing something like this? Like, what are the dynamics of, being a part of that type of network, and show that I'm reliable and capable to manage certain projects like that. So
That's pretty incredible. And to think that here we are doing these kind of deals as the bank, it's
it's
amazing.
it's just keeping an open mindset, and because I'm just looking at different business models, because like I told you, I'm licensed in New York, and then I'm trying to understand how can I, even though I'm facilitating, how can I do more? Is there any other options? So then I came across several business models of people trying to, you know, show that they can help me. And then yours was more of always creating impact and not some cookie cutter, continue to follow my link kind of thing. So, that really moved me with the purpose of not only demonstrating that you can do this, but to demonstrate value.
I love that. I love that. And what I'm going to talk about, because you've referenced us. All right, for those that don't know what the microbanking method is, which is what you're referring to, the microbanking method allows investors, high net worth guys like you, who are already making money, you're trying to grow, but you really want to take it to the next level. It gives them the ability to play like a bank. You see, the banks will take their millions and they'll lend it out and they'll create an asset that they can sell to other institutions. Some insurance companies, bonds and stocks, securitization, right? At the end of the day, these institutions get their money back to do it again and again and again.
Right.
And so while we're not the big banks, right? We're not a Wells Fargo. The beautiful thing is
Moving smarter.
you're an investor, right? And now you're able to take your money, microbank, and you turn that money multiple times, which gives you that firepower to work with investors and work on projects like these big mansions we're hanging out in right now.
Right.
Now, with that said, for those investors that are watching, potentially considering investing with someone that's driven like you, because like that's a beautiful thing, is when you hang out with the right people, you want to grow. So
Total vertical approach.
absolutely. And so for these investors that see you and say, I like this guy, he's young, he's driven, and he's got money.
Yeah.
What do I do? So what type of products, meaning what type of funding do you like to do specifically?
Well, being in the real estate space, um, I like the fact that, I have the ability to do either renovating, but I just like the feeling of, showing and getting that, I'm getting that feedback where I'm not saying it's just random feedback of just, oh, I like the feeling of this home. So it's not only to what you were telling me about, it's more about buying and holding. The fixing and flipping is good to show, people big homes, but I like to, I don't know if um I didn't get to that point yet, but as I'm doing this, I'm bringing more of people that are, less fortunate into some type of stable housing condition, and I'm getting good feedback. And right now, that's more of like a intrinsic feeling of
Mm,
uh, me being able to assist,
got it. Got it.
getting that good type of feedback. But yeah, the fix and flips is great when you have the right team around you.
Mm-hmm.
So hearing stories, it just makes me create better decisions,
Mm-hmm.
better due diligence,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure I can easily be very tactful on the reports
Mm-hmm.
and have better questions so things don't stir in the wrong direction.
Got it. Got it. And so, like for an investor that's coming to you for funding, at least you're seeing that you're not only just looking at flips. Well, it's
Right,
great,
right,
and you've got some tools to help them to
right.
analyze.
Help them to
You're also looking at
analyze.
the long term, so you're willing to potentially even finance deals on the longer term
Right.
because the microbanking method gives you that ability to do so.
And the projects that you're doing to be able to continue for us to get passive income is amazing.
Mm,
And that strategy of the 40-40-20, but 40, 50-10
mm-hmm.
was like, you know, it's a game changer when that type of principle, you can make it more applicable for yourself and
Mm-hmm.
for first time investors, so that way they don't come into a situation where they have to face bankruptcy
Right.
and they don't scale too quickly. So I
Yeah.
really like the fact that you're helping us being able to protect what we have and to continue to protect on moving forward.
I
So I
love that.
really appreciate,
No worries.
these experiences.
Yeah. No worries.
I just try to get as much coffee, stay focused, and not lose sight. But we're gonna have more, trainings on just keeping the good habits.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah,
It's a life journey, right? We're
exactly.
constantly trying to improve in this network. As far as markets, where do you like to lend? Is there like a special state or specific place you like to focus on, or?
Well, it was just more about doing more data analyzing, and to bring back the theories that you put into me to then get more laser focus,
Mm,
and then talking with the other networks that we're together,
mm-hmm.
we're in a group with, it better help me start out in the Midwest
Mm-hmm.
because I've been hearing a lot about, different feedbacks within our group network now,
Mm-hmm.
um, about where things should start. More primarily, I would say more in the Midwest.
Okay, so the Midwest
Yeah.
is primarily, but if something happened in Florida, you're still willing to go. It's just your
Oh,
mind.
definitely.
The Midwest.
I got
It's
a
awesome.
timeshare here, so
Oh, do you?
I
Okay.
come. You've seen
Don't
me
travel
probably once every year,
much.
or probably 4 times a year.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
All right. So in closing, my friend, if an investor is watching this video or referral partner that's interested in working with you, and let's say in this scenario, they want to contact you, I guess my question is, how do they reach you? What's your website? How do they get a hold of you?
My company name is Vigor Based Solutions, and the website is vigorbasedsolutions.com. You can definitely check us out. We have a variety of financial solutions to better help you investors reach your goals, and we're here to help. So look forward to speaking with you.
Awesome, brother. Hey, it's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you.
You guys, if you need a funder that's also got huge, huge biceps, this is your man right here. Check him out.
All right, take care.